All right. Once again, back at it. December 6th, 2023. Still going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy tonight. Briefly wanted to touch on some of the economic reports that are going to be coming out in the next week. We've got a big interest rate decision coming next Wednesday. Fed is going to be deciding whether they're going to keep rates where they are, raise them, or lower them. Lowering them is way off the table. We're pretty much not even going to touch on that, but keeping it in place or raising it is what we're going to be looking at, as well as an article that came up about the GTA trailer and the state of the video game industry. So just going to touch on that for a little bit, and then we'll get into Hogwarts Legacy. Still going to continue on that. It's looking good. I'm still early in the game. Haven't gotten maybe more than an hour and some change into it. Hour and a half, something like that. Maybe 2 hours. But I'm liking it so far. So to get into it, we'll start with this article here. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer energizes fans, but it's been a tough year overall for the video game industry. So, as I mentioned in a past stream, when this trailer was announced, that it was going to be, coming out this month, there was a big jump in Take-Two Interactive's stock price. Of course, that's the publisher for Grand Theft Auto. And the market looks like it's actually been creeping down a little bit for the month of December. I think today was the first day it's been up in a couple of days. And it looks like pre-market is almost flat, but still a little bit down for tomorrow. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's the thing about the market. Even though there's good information out there, there's good news about certain places that come out. They announce products, they release numbers. If the overall market isn't doing well, your favorite company may not be doing well in terms of stock price either. So you're always riding the wave. And on occasion, like with that trailer announcement, on occasion you'll have those opportunities where it'll separate from the rest of the market and perform on its own merit. So came across this website called videogamelayoffs.com. Apparently it's an unofficial tracker that just keeps track of companies that are letting people go. And of course, this being a gaming and finance channel, it's definitely worthy of interest. And so just wanted to look into that a little bit and see the numbers that they're able to pull here. So they're showing the largest impact sorted by parent company. So Unity, ByteDance, Embracer Group, Epic, Amazon. So really it looks like your biggest companies may not even be on this list. So League of Legends, Rovio Montreal, Sega, Tiny Bill, Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts is publicly traded. And actually, I'm just curious to see what their stock price is. It's $137.14 as of last trade on Wednesday. How's it been trending overall though for the year? The start of the year looks like at about a little less, between 120, 125, and now it's above 135. Okay. It's been a volatile year though. And over the past, going all the way back to 2008, so it's starting to touch its peak again, but it's not doing crazy numbers in the same way that, of course, Rockstar maybe, or Take-Two. So this list is just going to show all of the different companies that have had layoffs over the year, and you can see just by these dates here that it looks like it's been almost every day there's been some form of layoff. Now, they're not all huge amounts of people, but Bungie, like that was 100 and something possibly. Motorsport Games, and these aren't all like well-known corporations either, but when you have one like Epic, they let go 830 people, and that's reported on their site, so that's probably very accurate. 240 Volition, and of course that one just kind of shut down altogether. That was the Saints Row developer there. and you just see the numbers throughout the year. So with the layoffs that have been listed here, this kind of ties into the next point here. So we've got this Friday coming out, the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. So the previous reported non-farm numbers for last month was 150,000. This time around, we're expecting about 180K. Forecast is Trading Economics, their expectation for the reading. And so come 8:30 a.m. Eastern on Friday, we'll get the actual numbers populating here for non-farm and for unemployment. Now, looks like unemployment is expected to stay around 3.9%. If that goes up, that's actually going to be good for the for the Fed's decision to kind of hold things where they are, because the implication is that, well, there's fewer people that are working, making money, so there's fewer people that are able to spend, which shows that the increases in interest rates that we've done in the past are starting to have an effect. And so this is a good thing. It's good to keep rates where they are. If unemployment comes out lower than expected, that may be perceived as bad news. And so the Fed may say, okay, well, our policies still haven't driven enough decrease in the amount of money that's flowing out there, because there's more people working than we expected, and so we may have to raise interest rates again, which the market would not take well next week at all. So that's one set of big reports that are coming out this Friday, and then the next huge set of numbers are going to be on Tuesday, the day before the decision, and that's going to be the core inflation rate month over month, core inflation rate year over year, and then inflation rate month over month, year over year. So really 3 major reports that are due to come out. One set regarding inflation, another regarding unemployment and non-farm payrolls that are going to be out within the next week. And so we'll see how it all plays out, how it all looks, and then we'll get our Fed interest rate decision at 2 o'clock Eastern next Wednesday. And as it stands, like I said, it looks like the market is expecting things to pretty much stay the same. And we'll see if that's how it goes. Jerome's been pretty well about telegraphing everything that he's going to do going forward. He hasn't really surprised us with anything yet. There's no reason to suggest that he would do so this time around. So 5.5 is likely where it's going to be. But again, if we get some outrageous numbers in one direction or the other with these non-farm, the unemployment, or the core inflation and inflation rates, if these come out being way more different, upwards or downwards, then we may be in for a different kind of conversation in the Fed press conference after the fact, because they'll likely still hold things where they are, but the language that may come out in that conference might be a bit different and make the market a bit volatile come next Wednesday. So this, just a couple of things to keep your mind on if you're in the video game industry. Just keep an eye out for your company, and if you hear talks of things starting to slow down or numbers not looking like the way they need to look, then just be on the lookout and try to make a jump somewhere else before they make you jump. But I think we should go ahead and get into the game, baby. I'm ready to see how this story progresses. I'm actually enjoying it. Boom. All right. All right. The game forget that my controller works. What's happening here? All right, let's step out for a second. Acting like it doesn't want to read my controls. All right. Nope. Same character. Come on, Thelonious. You take this sweater off, man. It's hot. Just came in. And it's getting kind of chilly. Whew. It's getting cool outside. It's not too bad just yet this time of year. You know, it's actually better than you would expect, but still too cool to be out in short sleeves. So had to throw something on. There we go. Where are we going? I need to find a flue flame. I'm supposed to be going to Hogsmeade. That's right. I'm exiting through the front of the campus. So I really need to turn around, looks like. Or can I go through here? See the dungeons. I might just be exploring a little bit. Do I want to explore? Or do I want to go where I'm supposed to go? Actually, I'm going to stick to the script. I'll stick to the script.
Looking for me?
Yes, I am.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
All right.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
I was gonna say, if
Hogsmeade
I could
is
sprint, that'd be
beautiful this
nice.
time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh?
What do I need to do?
What's so special about them?
They
Yeah.
are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
All right.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Hmm.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
Which means we're definitely
as the
going.
name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Mm-hmm. She did say that.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while
talks
I
too
certainly
much.
learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
What was the ministry thinking?
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
There's a lot of room outside of the castle.
What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Hog's Head.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You
And
should
do
be able
damage.
to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
All right. Okay. Now where do I need to go? I need to go here. I need to go here, and I need to go here. Where are these little stars, though? Okay. Ollivanders. All right.
An inquiring mind.
Hey, my guy.
Lisa, I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
It's Caribbean? Trying to figure out where that accent's from.
Have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Okay. Got some clothes here too. Yeah, I have no money.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
All right. That'll do it for me, sir. How do I do Accio? Let's see.
Accio.
There we go. All right. Next spot. We go here.
I don't think anyone at the ministry
Get them knees up. Wait a minute, what's this? Alright.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Please do.
What can I do for you today? feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
And then on to the last one. The wand maker. Keep hitting start.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to
Oh,
collect.
these are seeds, okay.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Please do. Give me what I need. I'm trying to get a wand.
You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Now Ollivander.
Revelio.
All right, where is the wand maker? Oh, he was right at the beginning. Follow the light.
Merlin's blooming beard.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are.
Of course I am.
Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Is it really that much of a difference?
How intriguing.
Is it changing?
Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
All right.
Revelio. Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
get back to school. Actually, wait a minute. Am I able to go in here?
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Whoa.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
All right. Let's get to it.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
Keep throwing.
Look! He's faltering!
Took it long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Put him down. We're almost there. Easy enough.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer.
I will see what
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Another cat. Gotta pet it. Got to.
Reparo.
All right, where's the last one?
Reparo.
All right.
Revelio. Revelio.
Picked up something. I don't know what this is.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections.
We love those.
And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Let's see. Everything temporarily unavailable. Okay. All right.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to my shop.
All right.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Oh, Renrot.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill some people.
It's a treat
Quick draw.
to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Happy voice, Sirona.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack.
Just from the name, that sounds like something that actually tastes pretty good, Butterbeer.
Shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
All right. Got a little bit of conflict going. You know what? This reminds me of Fable, actually, now that I think about it. It's the vibe of it, the energy. Of course, magic, wizards, and old European towns, of course.
Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
All right. think I went upstairs before. Let me go. Okay. How do I get to you?
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I'll need to go upstairs. Wait, is it upstairs? Oh. Heavy weight behind that door. It just sounds like it. There's no way anybody could run downstairs like this. Just full bore. Full bore? Bore? Okay. Now, could I fast travel? I could. But where's the fun in that? Might see something new on the way there. Ooh, a little too far. Right. What's this?
Revelio.
Something in here?
Revelio.
All right. I went to sleep on the man's floor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get them. And he would have had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the
Absolutely.
goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something. Shall we go? I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
No, more than a book, my guy.
We're only after a book, but we should be prepared.
A Horcrux.
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Alright. This is new.
Against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Why are you mad though?
Revelio.
Something was discovered.
I'm sorry. Just make your point.
Might some kind soul help me?
Alright, what you need?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
So everybody hates her because she just talks trash about everybody.
Taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
All right. But we'll get to that later, though. Because we need to get to the professor. We've already got 4 missions. All right. All right.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
That we do.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Of course, of course.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
All right.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
All right. Let's see. I'm not too far from it, so I don't need to fast travel.
Revelio.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Oh. Revelio.
What is this? And there's a chest over here. Some
Revelio.
Glad you could make it.
There we go.
It's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins.
Easy
It's a way
enough.
of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's do it.
In the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Protego!
Hey.
Is that all you've got?
Accio.
There goes my way.
Accio. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Protego.
Come on.
Levioso.
Accio. Lumos.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Levioso.
Hit him with a barrel. Then set him on fire.
Levioso.
You're better than that.
Get him out of here.
What to do?
All right.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
I gotta win one more.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm
Ready.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
One on
Apologies
three.
in advance.
All right then.
Accio. Levioso. Is that all you've got? Levioso.
There goes my way.
Accio. Levioso.
Ooh.
Accio. You're better than that.
It almost got me.
Accio.
Almost there. Woo!
What's to do?
3-on-1. Got them all up out of here.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
And the practice round.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I'm ready.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Nicely done.
All right.
Excellent fall.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta hold the right trigger first. I don't know why.
Keep trying.
Okay.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I'd hope so.
Assignment fulfilled. Lumos. Reparo. Accio.
So it's not the pressing of the button that makes the quick hit, it's the release.
Accio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Okay. Let's take that flu, son. Let me get back over there the quick way. What's Hecate's assignment? We gotta get back to her, right? There we go. Which one's one's the closest? Is that ground level or upper floor? It's the dark arts classroom, right? Yeah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That it does. That it does. Alright. I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to be, right? Or did I mess up? I think I messed up. Let me track this. Alright, how far am I? Can't be that far away. Looks like I'm much further than I thought I was. Oh no, not that bad actually.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Well, how do I learn the fire making charm though? She is. Hold up, what is my locate on map? That's what I need. Okay. Alright. That's just where I was, right? Dark arts classroom.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
You are correct.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
All right.
Good work.
There we go. Where do we want to put it? We're not going to need to fix things very often.
Incendio.
yourself.
Let's see, he burns things next to him when he does this, though. Like the table set on fire.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
What's the range on this? Well, things on this side burn, though. Okay. All right. Time to get back to Fig. Fast travel. It's the charms professor, right?
All too well.
Revelio.
You know I like a good cauldron cake. Rascals, going without me. I had mentioned. That's even worse.
Oh, what's this over here?
Found you out.
And then the werewolves
Oh,
joined
one
the
of these
goblins
again.
in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert
Purple. You're on your own.
Fight, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand.
Yes, I have.
You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Why are you going to teach me how to use fire before I go to the library?
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think
Oh,
that
this is the
after
bad
all
guy.
the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends.
This is the
My
bad
office,
guy, definitely.
5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious
Yep.
headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed.
Yep,
whatever
this is
toils I must
priority.
endure.
Got to get out here and stay consistent. The algorithm demands it.
Mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, we going to speak to Sebastian.
Boy, can you help me?
Was it an informative, necessary meeting where I missed a lot of information? Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes. 17th? 50-50. Okay.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
80-20. 80-20 important, not important, or 80-20 not important, important?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
Not informed. Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah, I don't think we need meetings just, you know, every week to be
So,
talking about nothing.
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in
The
the
20%.
section of the library.
That's,
he can't get it himself?
you know,
He was called away by Black at the
you
last
probably
moment.
knocked that out
I
over some
suppose
text
I
messages
could
and
wait to get a
emails.
note from him, but
You want to show some initiative.
precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight.
Me and you
tell
working
no
how?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid
Unbelievable.
her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Oh, come on, man.
What will happen if we're caught?
Like, why are they? Why?
Detention, no doubt.
Maybe I was introducing people. Like, I haven't even been to one of these things just yet.
Avoid
And
Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian.
unbelievable,
I'll meet you
man.
later.
Unbelievable. Well, it's to be expected, I guess. Oh, where are we? What is this? Same place, different time of day? Huh. Alright, well. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Just gotta burn them all.
Now, there's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Alright. Got a new spell to learn. Okay. Did you make it to Texas this time? Okay. Yeah, same here. As we know. I hear that. I don't want to. I mean, I would assume a lot of it's unorganized, honestly. You know. I do not want Incendio. Accepting excuses for what? Yeah. It'll be what it'll be. Most important thing. I mean, we had good food when we did ours. Just the meeting between us and South Carolina. I think the only thing we were really missing were sternos to keep all the food like warm over the night, but it was a pretty good spread, I would say. I need to put disillusionment on. Oh, I already have it. Okay.
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
Does this run out? It looks like it's about to. I was about to get caught. Yeah, so I think if we had the same food, but just more of it, in what is it, February, March? When are we doing ours? Well, tonight I was actually touching a bit on the economic reports that are going to be coming up in the next week. So,
Blast. The librarian's still here.
Oh snap!
Quick, behind the bookcase.
So just to run through it again, I'm gonna show you actually what we were talking about earlier. So with the reports, I was touching on this. I don't know if you even pay attention to it, but the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer came out, and they were noting that even though there was a whole lot of hype for this game, there was still a lot of layoffs in the video game industry. So I was touching on that a little bit, and apparently there's a website called videogamelayoffs.com that uses an unofficial tracker to track how many people are losing jobs in the industry. And so you see these smaller companies losing 29 jobs, 16 jobs, 35, but then you have these large ones like 1,000 from ByteDance, or you see like there's another one here, 180 from Amazon, 135 from Ubisoft. These are big developers. So I was mentioning that. I was talking about these reports that are due to come out as well. So we've got Friday, there's going to be the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. And then next week, next Tuesday, we're going to have the core inflation rate and the regular inflation rate month over month and year over year. So really, I know it seems like it's, not important or maybe not that related, but what this is really tying into is lining up for this thing right here, the Fed interest rate decision, which, is high right now. We're at 5.5%. And this is, for any kind of variable debt that you have out there, credit cards, mortgages, anything that fluctuates in value is tied to this number here. So if this number goes up, if the Fed decides to raise rates, interest on everything is going up. Student loans, private debt, whatever is variable, or any newly accrued fixed debt, fixed income or fixed interest debt. So the non-farm payrolls that are coming out this week, basically it seems like the way the market's interpreting news lately is good news is bad news. And the reason why is, let's say, unemployment comes out, it's expected to be 3.9%, right? If it comes out at 3% even, unemployment is lower than expected, the market's going to take that and say, oh, so there's still a lot of people out here that are working, and that's not what the Fed wants. You know, the Fed wants to minimize the amount of people that are out here spending money, because if demand stays where it is and prices keep going up the way that it has been, then they're basically interpreting that as their policies aren't working. So they need to be more restrictive in how much money is flowing out there. So they would like to see unemployment either stay at 3.9% or possibly even increase a little bit. And, you know, they don't need to blow up the entire economy, but being less than 3.9% is a sign that they may have to be more aggressive with their interest tactics. So that's how this is going to tie into this decision here. The core inflation rate, well, of course, this is what they've been pushing to get as low as they can anyway. They want this year over year rate to be down to 2% or less. And so if there's anything suggesting that money is still flowing strongly, there's still a lot of people buying things, prices are still very high and increasing at a higher rate, that's just going to push them to raise rates. And if that happens, then the market's not going to respond to that well. They're just going to say, all right, well, I guess we're not really completely out of the woods just yet. So even though the market had a really good month in November, like a great month for the first time in a long time, a raise of 0.25% in December, or talks of possibly raising the rate again in this conference that they'll have after the decision's made, which would be at 2:30 Eastern next week. If they're talking like, you know, we're going to have to keep possibly raising rates in the next meeting, that's going to take the market down hard. December would be a bad month. But nothing is suggesting that we're there yet. So that was the topic for the night. We're essentially just going to see how things play out over the next week, see how the Fed responds to it. And if, you know, if things are status quo, if numbers come out as expected, you know, month over month is up only 0.1% or ideally less, core inflation rates up 0.2% or less, then we should be in good shape. Same with these unemployment figures. If things come in under the consensus figure, then Fed has no base case to speak about being even more aggressive. They just don't want to put that language out there, making it sound like they may even keep rates where they are, because that in and of itself can make people go, oh, they're finally finished. They're finally finished. And then they just start running out and, you know, buying up bonds and buying up houses or whatever. They might get a little bit crazy because they feel like we're finally turned the corner, and the Fed's only thing from that point forward would be to start cutting rates. And, you know, it's going to be a whole different environment. You know, if you can't afford a house or something that you have to get on credit right now, it's going to get absolutely stupid when rates start getting cut again. So, yeah, that is what we were on. Does it all make sense? Pop quiz. Raising rates, good thing or bad thing? Yeah, I got to figure out how to get this little notification out of the bottom to use a spell or item. Yes, raising rates bad.
The librarian would be gone by now.
Good job, you got 100.
Usually, but it'll still be all right.
Always bad.
Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Please do. Yeah, why do we need a key?
Wait, why do we need a key?
But, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think we're going to stay right where we are.
That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Oh, alright. Almost got me. Actually, I think I'm going to call it on this game for the night. Oh my god, what just happened here?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Ah, okay, made a distraction.
Goodness gracious, what a mess.
The
so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Now I'll call it here. Boom. Back to the Cowboys.
Well, this wasn't how I thought today would turn out.
It's been a long time.
Oh, this guy just tried to kill himself and I saved him.
You were a kid last time I saw you. Didn't try to kill yourself.
You know, you taught me how to ride a horse.
Too well, apparently. Chelonia, though? Really? You'd fall for that?
They were very nice.
February 28th to March 2nd. Okay.
Decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Jesus, Jamie, come on.
I just wanted to believe that there might be something good coming my way one day. Guess that's dead in the water.
With the turtles.
Shut up. All Father kept telling me was, you won't amount to anything. You're not enough of a man. I had to get away. I couldn't take it anymore.
Forgive me, but your father's a bully and a coward. Don't listen to him.
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father. Nice man.
He won't be happy I saw you.
He ain't happy anyway, apparently.
Thing is, he's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like. Don't think too hard.
Apples, I guess.
Apples?
Yeah, I love apples.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of carpentry or horses or something.
Yeah.
All right, go work in an orchard then.
By that token, you must really like shooting and robbing people.
I do like shooting and robbing people.
I like shooting young idiots who run away from me when I'm trying to help them.
Father told me what you do.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, are you still with Dutch and what was his name? Hester?
Hosea. Yep, still the same, sort of.
And Annabelle and Bessie?
I'm afraid they're dead.
Shit.
Hmm.
Maybe Mary did make the right choice.
No doubt. But none of it is anything like the nonsense you read in the newspapers.
So, are you two getting back together?
I told you, no. Just ask me for a favor.
Just trying to be good, man.
Dead? Pneumonia.
Trying to help her out.
You told me.
So the door's open, so to speak.
That's all in the past. Different people now.
She's not. And you seem just the same.
Here we are. Supposed to be waiting inside.
All right.
You're nervous about seeing her, aren't you?
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please. Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if it died in his bed. But I'll come home for you.
My boy. My sweet boy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you. You'll never change. I know that.
Yep. Get mine the harder way. Robbing stagecoaches.
I feel like luckiest man alive, and I feel like a fool. That woman confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
Absolutely. We do it every time, Arthur. So other than emceeing, is anything else expected of us? Or is that pretty much the primary duty that's that we're expected to do? And are we going to have to write out our own scripts or what we're going to be saying? Am I leaving actual prints in the mud here? I am. Wow. Details in this game are just ridiculous.
You have yourself a good evening, partner.
All right. Next mission. So Zaya. Oh, okay. This isn't my horse, is it? Ah. All right. Let me get up out of here.
What's your problem?
Let me get up out of here. Gone. All right. Okay. Another $300 bounty. Golly. Oh. Oh, I got a bounty out here too. We play the live back tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty pretty simple topic for the day. I think when you jumped in, I was talking about the interest rate decision for next week.
Don't say that. I never met an idiot that called himself one.
Very true. In that case, I'm an idiot. But I know how to get things done efficiently. Arthur, this is Seamus. He's our new partner.
I ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is. As I said, keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us. Honest as the day is long.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Let us prove ourselves.
You caught the tail end.
To this clown, what you talking about?
Good day, Jose. Good luck.
What are you talking about?
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
I'm an old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know I ain't dead.
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Arthur.
Old Bob Crawford and his boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now you go get that, and then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin by marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
He's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody-Dell. It's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's your business, not mine. But don't kill nobody. Folks know we ain't intimate no more. They'll know it was me.
But you're fine with us robbing your cousin.
By marriage. And yes, I'd love it.
You heard the man. Let's go rob his cousin.
By marriage.
Go rob his cousin by marriage.
Really? Really. Lead the way.
Back to hood rat stuff with my friends.
Me?
You're the one who's been out gallivanting around here.
That's what you call it. Oh, clearly you've recovered from your bear encounter.
All right. So we're going up this way, right?
Could have played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm. That's usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Hosea. That feller's a joke.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe
Good
spot,
night.
fence, wagons, and coaches, that's easy
Appreciate you
money for us.
coming through. Oh, it is about 11, ain't it?
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal a stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now. Whoa!
How you feeling about things now?
I do feel like I want to finish this first, but I'm probably not going to. Give it about 5 more minutes.
Good, I think. Better.
I figured more folks would have cut and run on us, given everything that happened.
Like Dutch always says, a lone wolf don't last long out on the plains.
He does like to trot that one out.
People see that, especially when they get a few years on them. Even someone like Micah.
There's a couple of folks I wish had cut and run.
Maybe they'd say the same about you. Look where you're going.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
That must be the place up ahead. We should go on foot from here.
I agree.
Let's see what we're dealing with. Come on. There's the house. You see the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there.
A lot of sneaking around.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the place.
You see anyone?
Nope. Okay. I reckon we could do it now. Sneak in, I'll get the coach. You can try the house. Or wait until morning, and I'll head over, distract them by putting on a little show, while you sneak into the house, find what you can, and then get the stagecoach. What do you think?
Do it during the day or during the night? Let's do it during the night.
Let's do it now.
All right. I reckon we're ready. Let's go. Maybe take a peek through the windows before you go in. Make sure it's all quiet.
Okay. Let me get over here. Looks like there's a bed up there. I don't see any movement in the house though. Go a little bit higher ground. Someone's in the bed, okay. It looks like a bedpost down here too. Yeah. Yep, don't want to do that. So don't want to go in that back room and don't want to go upstairs. Really ain't much of nothing in here. Oh, the chimney, yeah. How much was that worth? Oh yeah, that's a done deal. Gotta close the door behind you.
Get on, dear boy.
Oh, they got on the other side. Got in smooth, got out smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna close out this mission and then I'll call it for the night. Got a wild horse? So it's our horses. Okay.
Nicely done. We got everything we needed.
And I'm pretty sure they never even knew I was there.
Yes, way. Less problems the better right now. Just need to get this back to Seamus in one piece, and it's a good night's work. Whoa. So what were you able to lift from the house?
Found some money stashed away. Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
This was easier than hunting a 1,000-pound grizzly anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
It wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye, and as usual, he did not flinch.
Yeah, exactly. So how long you think we're gonna stick around here for?
Not sure. Till we can't, I suppose. Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet, slowly but surely. Just need to keep at it. Dutch has a new money chest stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full. So, here's something strange.
What's that?
Seamus was telling me how he also makes these little trinkets for people from animal claws, teeth, and such like. Good luck charms.
What, like a rabbit's foot?
I suppose, but he was claiming they really do work.
Don't they all?
Oh, ye of little faith.
All right.
Here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there.
All right. Swinging on around.
Hello,
Don't get in front of me,
Seamus.
horse.
We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine. Nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Hosea.
All right.
It was mostly Arthur. Like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You
No
coming?
money.
Nah, I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. Stay out of trouble.
All right. And we'll call it there for the night. All right. For anybody that's able to come through, appreciate you staying. Anybody that's watching this in the future, appreciate you coming through. Doing it again on Sunday, same time, 9 o'clock Eastern to 11. And probably talk out how these economic reports come out. Y'all have a good one.